New approaches to environmental management create a need to develop capacity. What are some of the key elements of the NBI capacity building project?
A couple of things that the funders wanted to get out of this was a greater appropriate use of market-based instruments in solving environmental and natural resource management problems. So two of the key audiences were chosen were government policymakers, because there's a gap in the policy support for market-based instruments, and also natural resource management organisations, the regional NRM groups and catchment management authorities, because they are a main instigator of on-ground works at a larger scale. And there was a lack of knowledge among some of those groups, so how do we, the question was about how do we do some education and awareness to raise those. The program has two main focuses of delivery, I guess. One is creating a number of integrated education and awareness materials. So from, I suppose, fact sheets and case studies at the introductory level to more complex and documents such as a decision support tool that helps you make decisions about how to solve environmental problem or natural resource management problems, and the answer to that might be to use an MBI, or it might be to use some other existing policy tool. So there was a range of products made, and we hosted those on a website so that they're publicly available for anyone to use. And there was also a knowledge building component of the project. So that's also based on the website. So there's a members area which hosts news feeds and discussion forums, and a kind of yellow pages of people involved in market-based instruments that we call the Little Orange Book. And coupled with that, we ran some 18 training workshops around the country to help people become familiar with the materials, and also to explore some questions about why do you use an MBI rather than something else? When is it appropriate? When is it not appropriate? What sort of questions do you need to ask yourself to work out those answers, so that people can then go and seek the right support to develop particular instruments, or it can feed into the development of better policy to support market-based instruments on the ground. So there was that two-pronged thing of education and awareness, and a knowledge platform to create networks and strengthen the knowledge base and help people grow their knowledge, I guess.